Well, it's time to go boil down some sap. I collected probably about 40 gallons this week. I've got quite a bit. I stayed up a few nights there getting some of it boiled down. So right now I only got probably about 15 in the pan, 15 gallons in the pan over there to boil down today. I'm going to go back and check what came in the last day, yesterday. And whatever we got this may be it for the year. There is another day coming. It's supposed to be really cold, -4 I heard, up to +6 the next day. I may just go back and keep the taps in for that, get that batch and try to make some maple water. Just got to boil it down and filter and bottle it. I've never done it before, and that could be another interesting thing to do. So let's get this old Yamaha fired up and away I'll go to the sugar shack. Getting to the sugar shack. I got my sign put up. My mother made this for me for a homemade gift a number of years ago. Brian's Sugar Shack. I just decided to chuck her on there now. I'll open her up here today and get the fire going. And that's what she got boiled down from the other night. I got probably about 10. I don't know how much is in there. We'll do the count when the deal's all done. Okay. Put some kindling and get it going, get the fire going up today. Then I gotta head her back and check what we got back in the woods. Okay, we got that all ready to roll. Get this fire starter. There's some steam starting to come off of there now at the back. And there's be another day of boiling going on. Hopefully I'll get some bottles today. Got invited for dinner. It's 5 o'clock, so I'll work till before here and get it boiled out. It's starting to get pretty hot in here, so I'll fill her up before I go back to the back field and see what we made yesterday. There. Okay. I'll show you how much she's starting to boil there. You see just a little bit of steam rising off it. Then when we come back, we'll check her out again. See, it's a little wet. All right. Get my helmet. That one's full. Muddy back here. We have a spring runoff. Let's see what we got in here today. Ooh, that's quite a bit. And the runoff is just going down the river, down the trail. Should wear my rubber boots. There's water everywhere back here. Oh, I just got back from the backfield, and gee, it's muddy back there. I got about 25 gallons, so I was surprised to have that there today. And the sap in here is, I'll turn this around. She's boiling up pretty good. Let's get back. I'll get another bucket up there and start feeding that fire now. Start feeding into it and get this done today. You don't stay too clean too long in this job. Okay, check out my... That's going to be about narrow. It's the last bucket I got going there. I'll show you here. But that's boiled down. That's probably 40, what's left of 40 gallons of sap, if not more. So I should be getting about a gallon out of that. And it's on the afternoon here. But we'll take this one step at a time. So hopefully we won't burn it. There's close to 15. It's got to go up to 68 to be maple syrup. And right now it's 15, so it'll come quick now though. It's starting to show on the scale. That's full, 3/4 full, and my pot is bubbling up pretty good. A couple more hours should make a big difference here. Hopefully we'll get back into around 60. I'll probably shut her down when I get around 60 on the reflectometer, just to finish it off on the stove in the kitchen. I did that the other night. I ran off a batch the other night and then worked out not too bad, and kept the mess down to a minimum in the house. But it's filter out the stuff I got last night. Now with or the other night, there's a little bit of cloud in it, nectar I guess you want to call it, maple nectar. After I filtered it, but it would never hurt you. Yeah, hopefully that's enough wood split. We're ready to finish it off. Another couple of hours maybe, and we'll be done. And the maple syrup bottling this time. I'll give you a look inside here. It's starting to get smaller bubbles. We're getting fewer or more bubbles, just smaller bubbles, not the big bubbly like you've seen before. And
Tells me it's starting to get down, starting to get more sugary. And there's a really good heat coming off that. Got a good boil on. Hopefully a couple more hours. It's bubbling there pretty good. I just took a sample out of it. It's around 22, as you can tell, in the brick scale. So that's, we got a ways to go, but it is coming up quick. A few minutes, about 10 minutes ago, it was around 17, so, and as you can tell, she's bubbling pretty good. We're getting down to the final stage. She's getting a lot of small bubbles are crossed. That's how I usually tell anyway. Less smoke, a lot of bubbles. I'm probably down to the last inch in this pan, so I have to be very careful. It should be time to start. May have to open that up and kill the fire on that. Alright. I'll just be watching it. The last time I checked it, it wasn't up to 45 yet. It has to be up to about 60, but I'm just going to give it a check here now. I hope my meter's okay. She's keeping down there pretty good, and it's not showing. I figured at least show her in the 40s, so it's a mixture between 30 and 40. I have to keep a real close eye on this. Just tested there, it's 44, and that's going to shoot up really quick. I've only got about that much in that pan, so anyway, watch it. Show you what's going on in the pan. That's down to about a ½ inch left in that pan in some spots. Some spots is about an inch. She's climbing pretty quick. So it's almost time to take that fire away from it, I think. I don't want to lose it. I can refine it down in the kitchen stove. Jeez, this is critical right now, especially in that pan. I'm only dealing, like I say, with a ½ inch, less than a ½ inch, and it's warped a little bit in the bottom. So some spots are about an inch, some probably less than a ½ inch. So I'm trying to boil it down as much so I won't have to do as much in the house, but that'll evaporate off, and I'll probably be around 62 by the time I get done, 63, so it doesn't take long to boil her down and get her down that. She's starting to foam up there a little bit too. Say around 68 is maple syrup. My instruments again. Oh yeah, I gotta shut her down here. That's good enough. I do not want to lose this batch. Many hours put into this to lose it. Okay, get it back. Let her die down. It is time to move that fire out of there. I've got to stop her from boiling. Lots of heat in this old bucket. A little bit Scottish, I hate throwing it out, but it's got to be done. And we're just going to drain it all off in that stainless steel bucket. We got a pre-filter here. It takes out some of it, but when I go over and finish it at home, it'll be going through a couple of these and a few thick filters, and it tries to get all the nectar or the maple sand out of it. And that way, when you look at maple syrup, it's nice and clear. Sometimes you're not going to get it clear, but it's best we can do unless you want to spend a couple $1,000 on a filter. Hey there. How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Not too bad. Just she's down to about probably 63 now.
Oh, yeah.
Has to go to 68 on my little
Oh, yeah.
window. And I'm gonna tip that over this way.
Let's get to it, that.
Yep. One thing about this operation, there's lots of room for improvement.
She took 2 filters over.
Just like straining coffee.
Yeah.
It's almost done there now. Glasses are fogging up. Started around 9 o'clock this morning. I went back and there's 25 gallons back there. I don't know what ran today, but what I'm going to do with the rest of it, Leon, I'm just going to take it here, boil it up, and then I want to see if I can bottle it. I want to see if I can get some bottles, boiled up, and filter it,
Oh, yeah.
and then just have maple water.
Oh, yeah.
And it's not supposed to be a health drink.
Oh, yeah.
We'll say it is anyway. Give an excuse to keep the kitchen dirty.
Okay.
Anyway, that's just a prefix. She got a little dark from the last stuff I had. That's it. Gonna take her home. I'll knock that thing back down. Why don't you just open that bucket there for me? Throw that in there. Thank you. She looks some dark. That's it.
Is it?
I'll with my gloves, I'll take that stick out of there. Okie dokie.